Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? I am doing well. I forgot to include something in the last Joann's haul video that I made. When I went to now I'm in a different room, but my big store. Last week, I think it was, I meant to show you guys, but honestly, this was okay, let's retract here. This was something that I got at the store the day that I went, when I showed you all the pretty yarn, and I had it before I made the video for you guys. I had it out and I was playing with it, and I felt that I needed to show you now for a couple reasons. So, sorry, still getting used to that for a microphone. When I'm out here anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to show you, and then we're going to talk about it, because I got a book. This is the book that I got. And it's pretty shiny, right? I got Crochet Monsters by Megan Lapp, creator of Crafty Intentions. This says with more than 35 body patterns, you can mix and match options for thousands upon thousands of possibilities. Now, I got this one for two reasons. One, because I love monsters, and it's a monster book that I don't have yet. I'll show you the other two that I have in a minute for those of you who haven't been around or may have forgotten, because it's been a little while. And the other reason is because Amy from Hooked on Wishing has it. I'll link her down below, because you need to get acquainted with Amy. She's such a sweet, lovely woman. But she has it, and she made this adorable monster that I wanted so bad for my, she made it for my auction that we just had for the pups. But I, had it not been my own auction, had wanted to bid on it so badly. And it was so cute. And she makes all these cute amigurumis so much better than I do. I'm just going to say, I have made a couple from the books you're about to see. But she just does such a good job. And it was so adorable. And I haven't met a monster that I really don't like yet. So the books that I had before, I had this one. I had Amigurumi Monsters, which is the first one that I got, and it's got all these cute different variations of monsters. Does this guy look familiar to you? Maybe not the same color, but that is my Dizzy. If I remember, I'll put a picture up of when I made him somewhere over here. But we've seen him a lot before. He's a little mascot for my channel. I know he's not in the background, but he's always, when I'm looking at you guys in my yarn room, he's always right here. So he's like sitting beside you guys is what he's doing. But he was the very first monster that I made. Let me see if I can find him, because that's not what I had bookmarked in here. Where are you? There's so many cute. I know this isn't even the book I was trying to show you, but there's so many cute little monsters in here. They're just so adorable. Like I said, I have never met a monster that I didn't like. I think I love them all. Look at this little puffball one. Here he is. Trying to get the picture of him from the front. I did not make the clover, but there's my Dizzy monster. Dizzy Durkee is his name. But yeah, so I made him, and then there's a better picture of him just sitting there. Isn't he adorable? And then I made, what is your name? The Candy Monster. I made this guy, who I don't have feetsies or arms on him. I have the yarn set aside to do so, but honestly, since I first made him, and he's just like this pouch for a mouth kind of deal. I love that. I love him just sitting there. So like he's got his own personality, like no arms, no legs. I love him. So, yeah. So I mean, I have, just to prove, I guess, that I have dabbled into the monster amigurumi stuff before. That is by Meteor Books. I don't know. I guess I don't know if it's one author. It's a bunch of different ones. It's a bunch of different ones. Because here is a picture in the back. Here's pictures of the different monsters with their different creators. So it's like a compilation book is what it is. I guess I was going to say both the patterns that I got were really well written. I mean, I'm sure they're vetted and everything before they, you know, go into the book anyway. But, so that's the first one. Then there is a companion book that says, so the first one said revealing 15 scarily cute yarn monsters. This says revealing 15 more scarily cute yarn monsters, and it's Amigurumi Monsters 2. And they're equally as adorable. First one that look at him and his little tooth. Have not met a monster that I haven't liked. Here is the contributors back here. So it's another compilation book. They're just so adorable. Bowtie Buster. Look at him. It's just so stinking cute. Oh, he's got wings. There's a bigger picture of him. How cute is this little fella? How cute. So, I know those were showing you old books. So the new book that I got has, like I said, this one has mix and match body parts, which when I heard Amy talking about that before when she made monsters, I was thinking of my monster book, and I was like, I thought they all just came together. Well, it wasn't the same book. So like, here's some monsters from this book, and as I flip through them, you'll probably see, let's see. So like, here's the one with horns. And then here's one with horns, but obviously way different. He's got like leggies and armies that are way longer and gangly. But I think I showed you the teeth son one before, and here's the teeths, and the horns actually, but he's got a different look to him, doesn't he? This guy is so stinking cute. Look at him. And then here's kind of a mixture of some of the other ones that I've shown you. So you see, she mixes all, like there's been different books with, oh my gosh, these are just so cute. There's been different books with like dolls that have different parts that you mix and match and stuff. And I don't know if she's done this one, like done those, but that's what she's doing here. And it's just my biggest issue, besides actually not really being able to crochet amigurumi very well, my biggest issue is going to be like choosing what I want, you know, because like, look at him, they're just so cute. So I'm going to have to write down like a wish list of all the different combinations that I want to do or something. I don't know. Look at him with his tongue sticking out. So cute. So you get the gist. It's like I said, like a mix and match, and there are, I think the chapters are yeah, like the chapters are body options. So like open mouth, blob styles bodies, cylinder bodies, egg-shaped bodies, sphere bodies, square bodies, eyeball monster bodies, and then they move on to eye options and ear options and tail options. You get the gist. So I'm so excited about that. I want to finish up a couple of projects that I'm working on, which I haven't been able to show you yet. I have one video already done, already uploaded. I'm waiting for somebody to get their surprise, and then I can show you 2 completed projects. I also have 2 other projects that the ones I'm working on right now are surprises. So I haven't been able to just show you, right? But I will. It's coming. Like I said, the one video is just, I think tomorrow maybe I can publish it. Tomorrow being the 28th of February, so maybe. We'll see. Anyway, something else that I got to go along with these monsters, since this is the monster, I think I'm just going to title this like the one about monsters or something, you know, like the Friends episodes, because this is like, I'm just going off on a tangent now about monsters, right? But they recommend, and I don't know if I can find it in here, but you just have to take my word for it, I guess, because they recommend safety eyes with theirs. Now the first book, as you can see, the first book, I think almost all of them you made eyes for. I guess not all of them, because actually from the look on the back, some of them, you know what, Dizzy has safety eyes, doesn't he? Some of them you made eyes for, and some of them you didn't. And same with the second one, because there's little guys here, and then the one over here you made his eyes, right? So this one though, I think they all have. Now I imagine you could easily make, you know, some crochet eyeballs and sew them on, like right there. It's not, you know, it's whatever you want to do, right? Like that's what I love about monsters, because I have said several times in this video, I say all the time, I'm not good with amigurumi. It's not my thing. I'm not happy with a lot of it. But I also have said in the same video here that I've never met a monster I haven't liked, because you know what, if you make a mistake on him, if his body's got a weird lump over here, maybe that's part of an appendage coming out, or maybe it's his blobby little body, you know, or maybe he's got like a little tuft of a horn right here that he shouldn't, like a knobbly that never came through. You don't know, you know, he could have a little crest of horns going on. Like, monsters are mess upable, kind, in a way. Like, of course, if you skip a bunch of stitches or something, yeah, you're gonna want to go back, blah 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 blah. But like, as far as shaping and just maybe you did something too tight and he's got a weird lead, it doesn't matter. He's a monster and he's gonna be adorable, right? So anyway, you can do whatever you want with the eyes, but the eyes that they were suggesting 24 millimeter ones, 30 millimeter ones, and 40 millimeter ones. So I went onto Amazon and I looked at some options. Now there's another one that I want to get, but I have previously only had the, like, I'm not going to say one size fits all, but speaking as somebody who doesn't do amigurumi, because I know some of you guys that do are going to be like, no, there's a huge difference. There's a huge difference. But I went to Hobby Lobby, or Joann's, I think Hobby Lobby, and got some eyes. Like, some were cat eyes that I turn on their side and have used for like snakes and dragons and things like that. I haven't used them for dragons, but I've used them for snakes and things like that. I've seen people use them for dragons, and I would use them for dragons, let me put it that way. But I have also seen people have glittery, different colored, beautiful, right? And all the ones from like Hobby Lobby, Joann's that I have anyway, personally have, are all, I was gonna say the same size, and then that's when I said, you guys who do amigurumi are gonna be like, no, absolutely not. They're not the same size. Like, I know a millimeter or two could be a big difference, you know, especially when you're working with things smaller. So you want the proportions to be, you know, correct and everything. I understand that. But to my untrained, very novice eye, they're basically the same. But I wanted to match up, you know, hopefully my monsters match up. But I suppose that's why there's 3 different sizes of eyes. Anyway, I don't have anything like this, so I got a kit. And I'll open it up, but like you can see from in here, we've got different colored eyeballs. We've got the coloring that goes behind them because they're clear. And then we've got the safety bag. Now, I also found out, reading reviews and such like that, that there are different kind of backs and there are different ways to put them on. And I mean, when I've put them on in the past, I've tugged at them, they haven't come out, and that's been good enough for me. That's, you know, previously I've only made things that I have ended up keeping, I think, as far as safety eyes. Oh no, that's not true, but they went to adults. They were never a child's play toy, or anything like that. So I don't want to say it didn't matter because I don't want their eyes to fall out, but like if an adult just loved on it or even slept with it, I don't think they would come out. You know what I mean? An adult's likely not going to be biting on them. I'm certainly not. And like I said, most of them went and stayed here. But anyway, these these have all except for the 40mm eyes that they had asked for. They have, I think, 20 of each size that are in here. And there's 18mm, 20mm, and then 24mm, and 30mm. Right? 18, 20, 24, and 30. Yeah, there's 4 different sizes because there's 80 pieces and an eyeball and a back for each one. So 40 eyeballs, so 20 pairs of eyes. There's 10 each is what they're like, 10 sets for each size that I got, right? And I'm gonna pull out the bigger size just to show you one. This comes off. It's the protective stuff. But see, they're clear, right? They're clear back here. Well, the other things that it comes with, and obviously I'm not going to put on the back right now because I believe, unless I'm wrong, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe once you put them on, you don't get them off. But here's the different back. This one is for a smaller back than this one. I just pulled out the one that was convenient, but now you guys who do amigurumi and stuff could tell me if you think that's a good back. I think the ones that people were complaining about were these, and the ones that people seem to like were more of like a dome shape. I don't know about all that, but I also read in the reviews for this that they stayed really well, etc., etc. So here's hoping, because I obviously haven't used them yet. Well, they also came with these. You can see the hole, see the different colors. These go on the backs of them. This one is the one I have the most of. I don't know why they felt like gold was the way to go, but there's a lot of these gold ones. Oh, look at the glitter. There is green ones. Green-eyed monster. What if the green-eyed monster is related to the purple people eater? I always fancied that was a monster. Yeah, it describes a monster, right? One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple. Okay, anyway. There's brown eyes. And then there's blue eyes. And the way these work, if you've never seen, because I never really used them, but I know how they work. Since those were clear that I showed you, I know the plastic's on and it's going to be a little bit glittery, but look. There's gonna be a lot of glittery because the eyeball is glittery, but isn't that pretty? And you can switch it with the different colors, and then the idea, do that, put it in your fabric, put the back on, and you got a blue eyeball or whatever color eyeball, right? So I have 18 and 20mm, which they didn't recommend for it wasn't one of the sizes recommended that I saw. However, then I also have the 24 and the 30 that are recommended, and I figured I may use smaller yarn. I may have a tighter tension. You never know. Like, it might be smaller in some way, or just, again, monster. Maybe they have little beady eyes, you know, like who knows? Who knows? So I think it was awesome. These were, I actually have my order page up right here. So let me look here. I said I have my order page up. I had a page up for the orders that I've already done. Okay. These were Oh, more expensive than I thought. I mean, it's still, from my understanding of eyes, still a really good deal. But, and apparently other people thought so too, because I remember in the comments people said, like, for this price, they're great, you know. $11.39 was how much I paid. And I mean, that has to be a good deal because I'm certain in Hobby Lobby the eyes were at least a couple of bucks and you did not get anywhere near this many in a pack. So I mean, it would take 6 packs if they were $2 each, and they were more than that for sure. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's a good deal. So as long as they work, we'll see. To be determined on that one. But I also got this, which I know you can't see right now. This says, oh, I can't pronounce that. Mucunnia. Mucunnia? Mucunnia? I don't know if you're familiar with those or not, but I ordered, back to my page here, I believe these are, let me see if they're labeled before I open my mouth. And inside the one bag are smaller bags. There's 12, so 6 sets of eyes, 12 total. I know I'm not showing you yet, but I was trying to read along because I was under the impression that what I got, I was under the impression that I got, I still don't have 40mm eyes, you guys. This has 20, 24, and 30mm eyes. I thought it had 24, 30, and 40, like exactly what I needed. But that's okay. I can always check back and see if I can find some if my monster is turning out that big, right? So these must be the 24. I just wanted to show you. So these must be the 20. And I will open these up because these are different than the ones I just showed you in a way. They're really cool. I know I showed Amy, speaking of Amy. So I want to show you guys also. Here's this is the one I'm going to open up because this is the one that I already had the back out of. Playing with it. If not, whatever. Oh, and these have the dome backs. So honestly, I guess we'll see which one works better because there's the back. There's going to be a lot of rustling, and I'm going to take that out and show you guys too. It's like the back of an eyeball, like literally and figuratively, because like look how it looks. But here's that, and we're going to leave that out for a second so we can, like, obviously again I'm not going to put it on, but I'll show you how it matches up. But there's the big eye again, and now this one comes with some other things. The holes in the middle of the discs are not punched out either, so I have to do it, but there is a perforated hole right there. But it comes with, in fact, I'll do it because obviously I want to show you guys. Alright, so it comes with that, which is this really silvery glittery background, right? But it also comes with, but wait, there's more. Oh, the holes were punched out of this one. Now it doesn't look as cool right now. I mean, it's still pretty, right? Comes with a rainbow wheel. It kind of looks like when I'm doing my Facebook drawing, that rainbow wheel that spins. Anyway, so you take your glitter. Some of you guys already know this, I know, but for some of you who haven't, or you're just learning with me here, look how glittery that rainbow is now. Then you take both of those and put them on here. Look at that, you guys. How fun is that? And you already know my rainbowy love, right? I did not make this. If you missed one of my Happy Mail videos, this was made by Tracy from I Love Loopy Crochet. I love that woman. and it was gifted to me by Hope, who is, Hope, you don't have a channel, right? Am I wrong? I just wanted to make sure, because I was going to say who's a watcher, who's a friend, who's a family member here on the channel. But if you have a channel, you should let me know and I'll put you down below. But yeah, anyway, so there's the eyeballs. And then if I remember right from the pictures, you put it in the fabric. And I believe, I'm not going to do it, but I believe it goes on kind of like an eyeball. So you're making a round sphere, right? I don't think it goes on this way. Pretty sure we're going eyeball in. So anyway, so I got those and I just thought that is beautiful. And for these, I paid, oh wait a minute, is that the bigger size? No. You can either see how these guys are looking straight ahead. I paid $8.99 for this bag, which, what did I say that was? 40 eyeballs for $12. Sets, right? 20 sets. 20 sets of different sizes. Yeah, for $12. This one has 6 sets for $8.99. So that is the better deal, but these are pretty rainbows, and I still don't think that's a bad deal. I mean, like I said, the only thing I have to go by is Hobby Lobby / Joann's for safety eyes in the past, and not this cool looking glittery stuff. So like just the fact that it is, I'm way super easily swayed. If you guys think it's a bad deal, let me know. But I think it's a good deal. And like I said, all of them have these, every single one that I've seen have this scratch proof cover thing on it. So like, not scratched. Anyway, what I was saying was I paid $8.99 for this, and these eyes look straight ahead. Well, they have others where the pupil is over here, so it's looking to the side. Those, for the same amount, is $13.99. So it's, you'd be paying more for those than you would be for that box. And I don't need my monsters to look off to the side, especially if I already don't know that I am even going to have it like come out looking good, you know? But anyway, that's what I got. And I really wanted to share it with you because, like I said, as soon as I get some of these, and you know, I think that'll be really great for either like one skein projects, or if it takes, like Dizzy took 1.5 skeins of yarn. But that was a 408 yarn that I used with him. I don't remember what it like asked me to use, or if it even said, because monsters are pretty customizable, right? So I know Dizzy took me 1.5 skeins of, it was Big Twist Value actually. I remember in the color plum. But 1 or 2 skein projects, or you know, it still could be 1 skein projects and just mix and match them, right? And the cool thing about these eyes too, they were saying on Amazon, and I think other people have talked about doing this too, is the backing that comes with them to make the glittery colors. You don't have to do just that, right? You could cut out construction paper, or use like a wrapping paper, or some people were talking about taking nail polish and painting the back of it, so it was just whatever color that they wanted, you know. So I think that's pretty cool. And in fact, on this one, it lists the colors, and like it's got the gold, green, blue, brown, and then it says DIY as another option. So, you know, you can do whatever you want. There's some really pretty, it only takes that much. Now I will say, for this one, these circles are the same size as the big eyes, but you have to trim them down. And I read that in the comments too, and I mean, I don't think that's going to be that hard, so I can do that. I'm pretty sure I'm capable. If not, monsters are customizable, right, guys? I'm pretty sure I can handle it. But anyway, and I also thought that I can't promise this, and I don't know that I'm gonna pull this off, but I thought that maybe if I can master some monsters, I could maybe make one for the upcoming auction that I talked about in September, or more than one. But I don't want to like commit to anything like that yet because I don't know what I'm capable of. But monsters are customizable. You can't mess one up, right? We'll see. We'll see after I get done with it. But anyway, I hope you guys like looking at my monster arrangement here. And yeah, let me know if you have you, Amy, I know the answer for you, but have you gotten this book or one of these books? Or, and I think I mentioned it, but these are on Amazon for sure because I linked somebody to them the other day. I think I linked Amy actually. This one probably is too. I haven't looked, but probably. But I got mine at Joann's because Joann's. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you have a really great day. This is what's gonna be my Friday video. So this is the beginning of the weekend. Everybody's working for the weekend. I'm done. I'm done with that. All right, I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.